Hi fellow heartbroken souls, welcome to today's episode of Couple Chronicles. In this video, I'm going to talk quickly about some of the things you should never say to your ex if you want to get back together with them. First of all, you know how sometimes after a breakup you feel like the best thing to do is to grovel and plead with your ex to take you back? Yeah, don't do that. Trust me, it's a bad idea. Think about it. You're basically telling your ex that they made a mistake by breaking up with you. You are telling them that you're willing to do anything to get back together. That's not exactly a recipe for romantic success. And let's be real, begging and pleading just makes you look like a sad, desperate puppy. People of God, have some self-respect. Your ex isn't going to be swayed by your pathetic attempts at reconciliation. So, if you want to get back together with your ex, resist the urge to beg and plead. Instead, focus on being your best self and showing them what they're missing out on. Because let's face it, you're a catch and they're lucky to have you. Remember, no begging or pleading after a breakup, unless you want to end up like a lonely puppy at the pound. The second thing you don't want to say is things like, "I miss you," and "I still love you." Look, we get it. You're heartbroken and you just want your ex back in your arms. But saying those things to them right after a breakup is not going to help your cause. Think about it. Your ex needs to see that you're strong and independent, not a sobbing mess who can't function without them. They need to miss you just as much as you miss them. And if you're constantly telling them how much you miss and love them, you're not giving them a chance to feel that absence. So, resist the urge to send "I miss you" texts at 2 a.m. when you're feeling lonely. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself and giving your ex a reason to miss you. Maybe take up a new hobby, hit the gym, or finally start that business you've been dreaming of. And when the time is right, when you've both had a chance to heal and grow, then you can tell them how much you miss and love them. But until then, keep it to yourself and let the mystery build. Remember, resist the urge to say, "I miss you," or "I still love you," until the time is right. Unless you want to come off as a clingy, desperate mess who's one step away from a restraining order. The third thing you definitely should not say to your ex after a breakup is something like, "I'm so heartbroken, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't function without you." Sure, it might be true that you're feeling pretty down, but saying it out loud is just going to make you look like a hot mess. You want to give the impression that you're affected by the breakup, but you're also going to be just fine without them. So, instead of saying, "I can't live without you," say something like, "I can't find my left sock without you," or, "I can't watch our favorite TV show without thinking of you." Something cute and funny that shows you miss them but you're also going to be okay. Another thing you should do is to avoid the usual angry rant like, "I hate you," or, "You treated me so badly, you weren't right for me anyway." Let's be real. Telling your ex all the reasons why they're a horrible person isn't going to magically make them want to get back together with you. Plus, it's just going to make them more certain that breaking up with you was the right choice. So, as tempting as it may be to vent your frustrations, bite your tongue and keep those angry words to yourself. Breaking up is never easy, and sometimes we can get caught up in the heat of the moment and say things we don't really mean. Classic breakup lines like, "Never talk to me again." It's like hitting the nuclear option, and once you say it, there's no going back. But let's be real, you don't really mean it, and you'll regret it later. Your ex will take it seriously, and they'll think you want nothing to do with them. They'll be hurt, and it could take them a while to come around. Especially if you had a serious relationship, they'll want to respect your wishes and give you space. But if you're hoping to get back together, then you need to be careful with your words. "Never talk to me again" is not going to help your cause. Instead, try to keep the lines of communication open, even if it's just to check in and see how they're doing. Who knows, you might just end up back in each other's arms. Now if you've already made some of these mistakes, and I'm sure some of you are thinking, "Ah, crap. I've already done 2 of these things," or whatever, don't worry, don't panic. Just head over to my website, the link is in the description box, and watch the free video there. You'll learn a few new things that will help you get your ex back. And lastly, please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you found it helpful. I've got more videos coming up soon and would love to have your likes and subscribes. So thanks very much for watching. Talk to you next time.